Hey everyone, it's come to my attention that some of you don't know how to do on-screen recording. I'm going to show you briefly how I set mine up with OBS, which is free. It's Open Broadcast Studio. You can see the, whatchamacallit, you can see my screen over here, right? And that just records a portion of my screen, and if I drag this window over from OBS, it basically kind of repeats itself because it's showing. But the stuff that's important is what's down here. My main setup in OBS is this first scene, and these are just like Photoshop layers. So at the bottom layer is my monitor, which is an Acer. If I turn that off, you can't see it. And then above that, I have my camera, which if I turn off, you can't see. And then just my name at the bottom. That's it. Those are the only three things I have here. I have a copy of that scene where the face is turned off so that I can show everyone over here what to do in Photoshop or whatever. But that just makes it easy for me to deal with. The only two things that I'm using on the camera is a couple of filters, and I have a chroma key filter, which is a green screen behind me. If I turn that off, you can see the green screen. And if I have, what I have is a mask, which is just a white circle in the corner of a black rectangle, and that basically tells OBS where to put it. Now if I turn that off, you can see the rest of my room, and you can see like where the green screen ends, that's hanging up behind me to about over here, right? You can see my other computer in the background. So that's not necessary, so I just turn all that off. And over here under microphone, you can click on that. Oops, sorry. Sometimes my screen gets wonky. My properties shows me the microphones that I have. I got one that's built into the into one of my cameras that I don't use. I use this one, which is the main one. And the desktop audio is, if you're playing a video, it will record, but I don't want to record because there's something funky going on with my USB and it keeps beeping, disconnected, disconnected. So that beep is annoying, which is why I have my desktop on mute. But then when I save everything, here's my settings down here. Oops, let me do this. My settings are over here. By the way, if you hit Start Virtual Camera, that's what you would use with Zoom, or how I use Zoom. So Zoom will enable me to switch, but you use OBS to switch with the different scenes. If I want to go with the top view, or just my face, or whatever, I can just hop in between it, and Zoom doesn't notice because it just keeps coming out of OBS. Under settings here, takes you to general. Go straight down to advanced when it says recording. It asks you your file name. I give it a name, and then it automatically adds this stuff, which is the year, or the century, the year, the month, the day, hours, minutes, whatever. And then output in recording, it asks where I want to save it. I make a folder called recordings, so everything goes there. It asks the format. Like if I don't know, I don't think I can change this while it's recording, but the format I'm using is MKV, which makes smaller files, and that's all I'm really using it for. It still keeps the quality going. In terms of streaming, you could connect it to like different services, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live, whatever. And there's an app called Restream, which if you load all the links to your different streams and then stream out of OBS to Restream, it'll send it to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all at the same time. So you'd be broadcasting to different services all at the same time. I hope that's enough to help you guys figure out how to set up your screen. I make a circle and then I green screen. then those two things are what are really what the filters. These two things are what I'm really using to just stick my head in the corner. That's it. Okay, I hope that helps, answers your questions. Good luck to you all.